August 2016. By August 2016, before it was completely uncertain, I wasn't working at either of my old jobs. I was basically stuck on thoughts of 4 people. I think it was more of 5. Oh, this was.
There was 5 girls I wanted to smash, but no.
This is before I met the 5th one.
Oh.
And it has nothing to do with sex and perversion and stuff.
Bullshit.
Very little, if anything. I was really open to dating any of them at the time, and
I wanted to smash any. I didn't have standards.
Shut
I'll
up.
take any.
Shut up. You're making me feel bad enough. I was really open to dating any of them at the time, and it was really hard to decide who I really. I knew you were going to say that. To decide
which one to get the really hard thing to.
who I wanted to date if I was lucky enough to. I knew that any of them would make me very happy. I didn't see any of them really happening anytime soon, at least. Things that were said and done made me to believe it. I really came down to one for a while. I met someone else and I could tell that she was great. Just as time went on, I liked her more and more. She is really outgoing and caring. She went out of her way to talk to me and introduce herself. Something about after meeting her made me like her. The thoughts of her were pretty serious to me. This is the one that's moving.
No, that one.
And you told me hit it before she leaves or whatever your advice was. She was really open to me. I would look forward to being around her all the time. She said that she wasn't going to be working there. You better not be farting again. No, I have to read. She said that she wasn't going to be working there for too much longer. That made me more pressured, for lack of a better term, to make something happen. So I think that it was her last day, and I asked her if it was okay if I could give her my number.
Give her my something.
She seemed to get really happy, and she said yes. So I did, and we've communicated since off and on. I thought that she kind of liked me, honestly, but I always wonder that. We've had some serious conversations like that. Turns
out she would have.
Would you stop? I'm just reading it. It says it turns out that it wasn't what I had hoped, but that's okay. She seemed happy. All I care is that she is happy and that I met her. She gave me some positivity when I really needed it and could use it. She's now going far away. I knew that she was, and honestly, that's what helped the amount of heartbreaking that occurred. I wanted to move closer to her, but there was no real way for it to happen at that time.
I just wanted to follow her.
You're sick. Then she was going to be serious about education, and I didn't see it working out, but I wish that it could have. I had to stop that delusion and try to move on. I had little to no good results since then until October, when I met my current girlfriend.
Yay, happy ending. Yay.
We've got one more.
We have a happy ending.
And keep this completely unsexual.
But the coda, it lightens the mood.
It's bad enough when you're reading
I will
stuff.
give you my rays of sunlight. Sunshine.
There's 2 things that I wanted to mention on this. Okay. No, it has nothing to do with their bodies or their looks or whatever you're thinking, you pervert. And that.
You stop writing that down, man.
I don't think like that. You think I just sit around like, I want to hit that. No, I don't. That's you.
I want to hit that.
That's what you do. Okay, so this was the one that I was telling you that was going to move, and the one that had the boyfriend, or was engaged, and then like a week later she wasn't engaged, and then I was like, oh, okay. Then
you're not engaged anymore? Okay, let's do this. Yeah.
I mean, for lack of a better... I'll
get my party hat.
No comment. If some people were like found these, I feel like I'd get stabbed.
All those girls found this.
I have no regret about it. I mean, I wrote it because
no regrets.
One day someone's gonna read it. Hopefully after I'm dead, and then they can spit in my grave.
I'm already reading it, motherfucker.
Yeah, you're gonna go around them because you know half their names now. Notice how I haven't said any of their names, what they look like, anything.
I know, it's hard.
I know.
I like the mystery.
You're sick.
I like the challenge.
Yeah, that's what you said with your whole. We'll get into that later. Oh, and then the other thing was. Oh, screw it.